Hey guys, it's Bryn. It's been a minute since I sat down and filmed a video. I hope you're doing well, or at least I hope you're doing better than I'm doing today. Basically, I haven't been having a great day. I haven't been having a great week, to be honest, or a great month, or not gonna be dramatic. Take a step back, Bryn. But anyway, I didn't film a video this week, or I guess I didn't post a video last week for you when you're watching this. Because to be honest, a lot of stuff's been going on. I haven't had a lot of energy, like, creatively to do things in my own time. And any that I've had, I've really just kind of spent on my blog because that's where I feel like the most passionate towards at the moment. So I feel like this whole space here has been a little neglected, and I apologize for that. But yeah, my day today has not been great. So I originally was just gonna like hang out on the couch and watch some TV, just, you know, wallow in my sadness. But instead I thought, you know what, I am going to get out of the house, get out of this space that I spend all my time in, and go do something for myself. And in order to do that, I have to make myself more presentable and put some makeup on my face. I don't know what happened. I think maybe it was just like being on a plane on my way home. For some reason it wasn't an issue while I was on vacation, but it was like the day that I came back, or like the next day, my face was just like in a very weird state of being. Normally my skin is very normal and then oily, like on my nose and chin, but my face was so dry, like literally skin peeling off of my face dry, which has never happened to me before. I had like little bumps all over my forehead, which are still kind of there. I've been getting tons of acne, which I had some before I left, but like it really just went off. But regardless, this Get Ready With Me is going to show you pretty much what I would do on this occasion to like cover up everything that's going on my face right now. I'm gonna start with color correcting my under eyes because my eyes are puffy and it is not pretty. Also, apparently we're kind of doing a no mirror makeup challenge because I have like a small mirror over here, but I can't really see it if I'm talking to you, so we'll figure it out. We'll be fine. But for those of you that are curious, or you watched my last video where I, you know, packed my suitcase, my trip was good. It was very busy, so I didn't really have a lot of time to relax, but it is nice, like I said, because I work from home and I live here, obviously. I feel like I need to take more vacations because I spend too much time at home is the bottom line. And as much as I love it, like, I think it's just good for me to get time away. The only thing is, while I'm gone, all I want to do is be back home, which I think is probably a bad sign. I think I'm too comfortable at home, but I did find myself like a day or two in just like ready to come back. I don't feel like putting foundation on today, which I know is crazy with all these red spots on my face, but I'm just gonna go in with my NARS Matte Complete Concealer, whatever it's called, and just kind of put this all over my face. And I really just like cover everything up with this. Okay, this is a little light. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of a darker color. And the nice thing about this is you can really just like buff it out, and I kind of throw it on everywhere, but like I can really build it up in spots that I need it. And I don't need to like cover my whole face in foundation in order to feel like, you know, I'm not an acne chickenpox looking person. I'm very tired today. I apologize for my lack of energy. My lack of like being able to speak like a normal human for you. So I don't know if I already said this. I'm kind of forgetting already, which is sad. But today is really like, today feels like the first day of fall. I think it's about 50 or so degrees outside, so today was the first day that I had to turn my heat on. I pulled out a sweater. If you don't live in a place that has seasons, I'm sure it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's really hard to describe what the changing seasons feels like, other than, you know, the temperature and maybe like changing leaves. But there's just like, I don't know how to say it, but like, you just feel different. Like, the seasons change and your attitude just changes. And it's a very strange phenomenon, especially because like my anxiety always heightens around this time of year. Like, when the seasons change and fluctuate, my anxiety is just like, hello, I'm back again. And I don't love that, but I do love fall. is one of my favorite seasons. I love like the 50s and 60s. I just like love pulling out my sweaters. And it's a very weird time for me because I'm in a good mood because I love fall, but then my mental health is also just like, nope, maybe you're not. It's a very confusing situation, to say the least. Because my under eyes are kind of horrendous at the moment, I'm gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape. I don't love this concealer. I feel like I'm the only person in the world that doesn't love this concealer, but I do have really wrinkly under eyes, so I feel like that might have a lot to do with it. Also, in case anyone was wondering, I'm not attempting NaNoWriMo this year. I tried it last year. If you were around, you know that it didn't work out great for me. It wasn't that it was a complete failure. Like, I think it was interesting to try just to get like an understanding of like what kind of writing process works for you. I just found I did better without the pressure, so I'm not planning to attempt it this year. However, if you are planning to attempt it, let me know. I would love to like keep up with someone else that's doing it and get a good sense of like how it works for other people, because it just wasn't the best for me, and I don't know, maybe I did it wrong. Not that there's like a wrong way to do it, but I don't know. I'm curious. I'd like to see if it works for other people. Also, I've been trying this Laura Mercier translucent powder in like the pressed form instead of the loose powder form. It doesn't work quite as well, but it's nice for when you want like a lighter dusting of powder, when translucent, like when loose powder is just like heavy everywhere. This is kind of just like a lighter dusting of it. Another trick I have, if you put on like foundation and concealer and powder and you still feel like you have red spots coming through, I love going in with like a colored powder foundation, and you can kind of just like press it over the areas of your face that have the worst redness, and then maybe you just like, if it's not the exact color as the rest of your face, you can kind of lightly dust it everywhere else. And if it's like a specific spot, you can go in with a smaller brush and kind of target specific areas. But I do find sometimes like liquid stuff, it covers well, but it does like move around a little bit, so that's where like a powder foundation can be really helpful. And also it's not the same color as my neck, so. Another thing I would love for you guys to let me know is if there is any kind of videos that you would like to see from me. I've just been kind of struggling to come up with video content, and I feel like this always happens. I either have a ton of ideas for blog posts and like none for videos, or I have a ton of video ideas and none for blog posts, and I can't seem to like get to a point where I have enough ideas for both. For stuff like reviews or deep dives into like products or, you know, inspirational type of things, advice type of things, I feel like stuff like that works better on a blog, especially because I'm much more articulate in written form than I am like talking out loud. I end up talking in circles when I talk out loud, so I don't feel like I get my point across very well. So writing it down, I feel like I do a better job of articulating myself and saying what I want to say. So that leaves for videos like get ready with me's. It leaves more like casual chats. If you like me just like talking randomly like I am now, let me know. You can do like hauls or some sort of like style videos where I show you like what I'm wearing every day or over a week, or different outfits for different occasions. I can obviously do vlogs. I'd like to get back into doing more vlogs. They obviously just take up the most time, and I'm really weird about editing. Like, for someone that's been doing YouTube for 2 years, I'll be honest, I hate editing. And it probably has a lot to do with the fact that I just do like the most basic editing possible, and I just get bored of it. I kind of have to edit things immediately after I film them, otherwise I just lose all motivation to edit them, and I'm just like, this video wasn't that great. It's not worth the time it takes me to edit it. So it's not the best way to go about it, but like, just being honest, it's how it goes for me. But I do want to get back into vlogging, so I'm definitely going to do that. Okay, I'm gonna dive into bronzer, which is looking like this. And I'm not gonna be too crazy with it, which is hard for me to do with bronzer. But I feel like, I mean, I don't like wearing a ton of makeup as is, but I feel like when my skin is bad, it almost makes it look worse when I'm wearing more makeup than when I'm wearing less makeup. I just feel like once I start piling on foundation and concealer and powders and, you know, bronzers and stuff to cover up all the redness, like, it almost just looks like I'm trying too hard, and it doesn't look any better than when I put less makeup on. I kind of just try to keep it as minimal as I'm comfortable keeping it, but obviously that comes with time. I mean, the younger you are, I feel like the more insecure you kind of are about the way your skin looks, and just as you get older you realize like everyone has acne. No one's skin is perfect, or very few people's skin is perfect, and I don't know, you kind of just learn to accept it. It kind of sucks when you're in your 20s and other people are like past their worst acne days and you're kind of like still in it, but also just want to show you Mandy right now. Just watching the birds. I'm trying to think what else I can catch you up on. I'm not doing NaNoWriMo. I just went on vacation. My skin's crap. I love Hourglass blushes, by the way. I mean, I know I'm not a big blush person, but like, I feel like that just made my face look like it's glowing. Just gonna throw it on my eyelids just for some added fun. Also, something else I'd like to do a video about is I want to clear out my closet, and I want to do some other like just decluttering, like deep cleaning of my home, just kind of like a fall, almost like fresh start kind of thing, where you just kind of get rid of old stuff, clean your place, and I think I'm gonna film it because I feel like I like watching vlogs like that. I don't know if you guys will. It's always kind of the hard part to kind of figure out like what do I like versus what do you guys like. I don't know, I've been watching people just like clean their places lately, and it's a really like soothing thing to watch. Like I'm not a big fan of cleaning like when I have to do it, but for some reason like watching other people do it and watch them like deep clean their homes kind of inspires you to do it yourself. So I've been watching other people's cleaning videos to kind of like get me in the mood to deep clean my own place. But I'm also really bad at like doing it all at once. I'm kind of one of those people that prefers to like tackle my kitchen one day and like my bedrooms another day, and you know, do the laundry another day, and kind of spread it out just so I'm not like overwhelmed by it, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I guess I'm asking you what you think, but I'm also saying that I'm gonna do it. So I've been watching, what shows have I been watching lately? Oh, I've been watching The Royals lately. Do you guys know this show? I feel like I know I watched it like right when it came out, and I don't remember why. I think I went through like an E phase where I was watching a ton of shows on E. I don't anymore, but I feel like I watched the first 5 or so episodes of this show because I remember vaguely what it was about, and I saw it come up for like free on Amazon Prime, and I was like, you know, literally what happened to me, I was watching like 5 different shows at once. I could not figure out what I wanted to watch. Nothing sounded enjoyable to me. I got maybe like a few episodes in to one show, didn't like it, started another one, got a few episodes in, wasn't feeling it, and did that again like 3 more times. And I couldn't find a show that I like felt like watching. And it's weird when you watch a show and you know it's going to be a good show, but you're like, I should watch this when I want to watch this, not now when I'm not in the right mood to watch this. But essentially, I was starting a bunch of shows that I wasn't in the mood for, and I was struggling to find something that I was in the mood for. So I decided just to try this because I felt like I was in the mood more for like a drama type of show, more so than a thriller or anything like that. So I started watching The Royals, and I'm kind of into it, which I didn't think I would be. It's a very American TV show for one that's supposed to be about British people. It's very Americanized, which I think it's supposed to be, but very unrealistic, which is not the worst thing. I'm sure in my next month's like roundup on my blog, I'm sure I'll talk about it. I have a couple of other things to talk about as well. I read Hank Green's An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, and it was so good. I can't wait to write a review on that one because I really loved that book. And I'm currently reading Children of Blood and Bone, and I started that My stance is so weird. Sorry, I just looked at myself in the viewfinder and I'm like, but yeah. I'm only like 30 pages into that book though, so I can't really like give you a fair judgment on that book. Sorry, it's hard to talk when I'm putting mascara on. Also, I love this mascara. I use it all the time. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. But this is a new tube and it starts off so wet. Like, I don't know if they changed the formula or if it's been a while since I've gotten a new one, but I like it when it's more on the drier side. So I'm struggling to like use it now, but I know like in a month it's gonna be perfect. Last things last. I should have done this. Ew, I ate it. I should have done this before mascara because now it's all under my eyes. Lovely. Oh, also, let me share with you, again, this will be in a blog post at some point, which you should check out, by the way. Just today, I posted a whole post about my hair. So if you've ever wondered like what products I use, what styling products I use, shampoo, conditioner, like brushes, curling iron, straightener, all of that, it's all in this one big blog post. So I will link that in the description. What else have I written blog posts on lately? I believe my September entertainment roundup is up there. I talk about a few different shows, some books that I've read. I also put up a post on what's in my bag. You know, like an old school, here's my purse, here's all the stuff that's in my purse. It's kind of like a purse essentials kind of blog post. But I do just want to tell you about a couple of songs that I have been non-stop listening to the past couple of days. One of them is this song called Stumbling Home by Small Pools. And holy crap, this song is such a bop. I'm stumbling home, thinking about you. I also love this new song with Julia Michaels. It's called There's No Way. There's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, there's no way that it's not going there. Also, I don't know if this is a new song, but Camila Cabello has like an orchestra version of a song called Consequences, and it's so pretty. Loving you had consequences. I rarely share music favorites, but I've had a few that I've been like really into lately, and those are a few of them. I do have, on my Spotify, I have an entire playlist called Current Listens that I just keep updated with like what I'm listening to on rotation. So you can follow that if you feel like it. I feel so much better than I did at the beginning of this video. It's crazy what just like getting ready and like focusing on other things can do for your mental state. It's looking a little gray and cloudy out, but I'm going to get out of the house. I'm going to enjoy the fall weather, and I'm going to do something fun. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but I'm going to do it. Hopefully you're having a good day today, or if you're not having a good day, hopefully you can turn it around. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye guys.